So here at the Growth House, the plan is we're going to have a state-of-the-art facility, a wonderful facility with lots of help from our partners from IFAS and Choctaw Basin Alliance to come in, and we want them to attract volunteers to come work with our students, because the best thing that can happen for our students is to have volunteers and have help. What they need is interaction every day. They need events like this today. So you're very special today for coming. We hope to make it grow to even more people interacting with our students. That's real important. But I know it's sunny and a bit warm, but don't forget, that's exactly what helps us grow. We need sun, we need water and air, but as our students and staff are going to show you and all of our community, it takes much more to grow. You need a good attitude, dedicated teachers, family, and great relationships. We are so excited to create the positive relationships through the volunteers that will come to the Growth House. They will come because it will be the state-of-the-art facility. We won't just be laboring to grow and asking our volunteers to grind it out for us or on our behalf. They will get to come work in a really cool growing system. They will love working in it, and they will grow as people by helping teach students not only to grow what we plant, but to grow themselves, and to help them grow themselves as people, to maintain their dignity as human beings. We stand to grow quite a bit over the next several years, Seahorses, through learning to communicate and learning what wonderful people there are in this world around us. These people will be coming to us on our turf, where we feel the most comfortable and safe. That is the only way that we feel safe and accepted and appreciated enough to go out in the big world outside of your beloved Silver Sands School. One last important thing we need to grow, something we at Silver Sands School and Okaloosa County Schools in general all know that you need, and that is friends. Students and staff at Silver Sands, you have friends. You have more friends than you may ever know. You have the Choctaw Basin Alliance as your friend, and they stand for renourishment, they stand for restoration and education. We've already been helping with their restoration, and now we get to do even more. You have the local Institute of Food and Agricultural Sciences through the Extension Office, run by, and students, you know this is hard for me to give them credit, but run by the University of Florida. So you know these folks coming in are from Gator Country. Yes, you got to please understand that nothing at this school is more discussed daily than college football, and especially the Florida and Florida State rivalry. If you look outward, you're probably likely to see more Gator chomps than Seminoles. And by the way, Miss Jackson, don't you start. We can't let you tip the scales towards those Gators.
There you go.
But Seahorses, we have friends. We have people who love us and recognize not only our worth as beautiful people, but what we can do to help our community. Isn't it great to have friends? Isn't it great? Let me tell you about one of our best friends, though. The ones who ponied up the money. The ones who didn't just feel for us or pity us, but showed their love through their work. The ones who will hold us accountable and make us better, because don't ever forget, anyone who loves you must also push you to be the best you can be, because love is not just about acceptance, it's about bringing out the best in each one of us. Your best friend today, and for many years to come, is Impact 100 Northwest Florida. To the tune of $123,000, this organization has demonstrated their love and commitment to your success. Impact 100 Northwest Florida, we love you right back, and most humbly we thank you. So with the help of what we believe to be the next Special Olympics State of Florida Championship Cheer Squad from Silver Sands School, under the direction of Miss Valerie Perkins, their coach, I invite the cheer squad to lead our school and students in a cheer for our very good friends, Impact 100 Northwest Florida. We thank you and we love you. I think you can see why one of the things about Impact when you go through their process is at the end, the finalists are given 5 minutes to pitch their program to, in this case it was nearly 400 women up in Laurel Hill, and I think you can understand why I asked Mr. Williams to give our 5-minute speech. So thank you, and we thank all the kids. And as Mr. Williams said, it gives me great pleasure to turn the microphone over to Teresa Bolton, who is the current president of Impact 100, and as she makes her way up, we just cannot thank you enough for what you guys do in the community and what you're going to do for the Silver Sand School. Thank you.
Greetings from the 408 women of Impact 100, 2 of which are here with me today, Lisa Jo Spencer and Susan Page. We're so happy to be here and so thrilled to be a part of this project. I was not part of the team that came out and visited and talked about what the project was going to be about, but I went back and asked some of those who did if they had anything to tell me about, and so I had a couple of things to say. One of them said one of the teachers explained that the official part of the system and that their poop would fertilize the plants. I had heard of hydroponics before, growing plants in water, but not a closed-loop system that included fish. Another said the staff at the school are all caps, every letter, very, very dedicated to their students. This was apparent in the video the school made prior to our visit, the neatness of the campus, the interactions we observed on our site visit, and the love that had gone into creating spaces to learn, as well as spaces to think, relax, and explore. Part of what made the project appealing was a chance to help the staff in their efforts to give the children more experience and enrich their education through hands-on activities. These will both reinforce lessons and give them skills that they can carry into the next phase of their lives. We were also impressed by the collaborative focus of the project. The greenhouse will be a draw for community volunteers. I think you've heard that today. You want volunteers. And interacting with the volunteers will offer additional enrichment for the students. Once again, we're thrilled to be part of this project. We can't wait for it to get started, and we can't wait for it to be finished and to see the work that comes out of it. Thank you.
Well, again, we can't thank Impact 100 enough. It was quite an experience John and I went through working with them. So I know that it is a nice, cool August morning. So we're going to, we need Debbie Buchanan down here. Debbie is now about to take over the show, but we're going to do the groundbreaking. So we need her to tell us where the photography will be. But if we could get, Mr. Williams is over there with the shovel. If we could get Superintendent Jackson, Mr. Destin, and I should highlight that Mr. Destin, each school board member is responsible for certain schools, and Mr. Destin is the school board member who actually, this is his school, if you will. Dr. White is the chairman, Mr. Bennett, and then our friend Brett Nowak, who's going to be one of the helping organize this, and then Teresa is the current president, and we're also pleased to have with us, and she gets to take part of this, next year's president, Lisa Jo Spencer. And then I'm looking for Debbie, and Debbie's going to tell us where she wants us to stand. It's going to be right here.
Y'all want to come in front of the picture? All right. That's right. Signs up in the back. There we go. Signs up. Signs up. There we go. Smiling. You want to actually push the shovel? We actually push the shovels in. Here we go. Ready? Perfect.